Boom, people. People, this is the boy Bruce here with another story. Yeah, people, I want to talk about what's happening in Folkstone and the Kent coast, people. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's crazy. All the people, refugee them, coming, and the migrant them is coming over in a little boat, people. You know what I mean? Yo, you got ton load of people. I welcome them, white people, you know? Yo, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Yo, people, before I jump in that video right now, still, people, if you want to follow me on YouTube, on YouTube, them is super fit. Brucey spelled Broocy. You know what I mean, people? If you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram name is Brucey spelled Broocy. You know what I mean, people? Yo, people, let's jump this video right now, people. Got this boom video. Yo, people, if you're in Folkstone, it's going on the English coast in Kent. People, they are going happy. They're happy for some of the people coming over, but some people are against it as well. You know what I mean, people? But you got so many white people welcoming the black people them and the little boat. You know what I mean? Yo, the boat only can take 6 or 7 people, but some of the boat them overflow. You got like 12 people and one of the boat people. Yo, if you see the boat, it's unbelievable, but I love it. You know what I mean? Yo, these people come to our country years ago. You know what I mean, people? And they take all of our beautiful stuff away, and they take it and come and put it into the museum to make the museum look beautiful, you know what I mean, and our look run down. You know what I mean, people? Yo, especially all my country, Jamaica, they went to Jamaica and they take so many stuff away, you know what I mean. In Africa, oh my God, they clean it out, you know what I mean, people, and they capture and come that's why England come to be Commonwealth, you know what I mean, of so many Caribbean country and African country, you know what I mean, people. Yo, but the people them are coming over because people want to look after their family. People realize that England come and take a lot of stuff from their country and do a lot of bad stuff there, you know what I mean, and people are coming over right now. But right now, the good thing about it right now, people, is some of the English people, loads of them, I see demonstrating and welcome the people them on the boat, you know what I mean. Yo, I couldn't believe it. It was shocking, and I think it was so beautiful. It's about time, you know, people stop from being selfish and just think for themselves. Yo, you see, it's only the English government right now is doing selfishness, but the people are in England, you know what I mean, the white people, the black people, the Chinese people, the coolie people, yo, they are not being selfish about what's going on right now, you know what I mean. It's just the government is going on right now. The government said, you know, the government said the street them are turning to be a ghost town right now because all of the lockdown and all the shop and the restaurant and the bar and the pub and everything closed, you know what I mean. So the street them are coming to be a ghost town now. So you think now, people, they are feeling the pinch, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, people, they are feeling the pinch. But the thing about it, what did they do? They come with a lie about Corona and about all these kind of crazy stuff going on, you know what I mean, and lock down the country and lock down people and make a lot of people lose their house, a lot of people lose their job, because a lot of people lose their house because they cannot pay the mortgage, you know what I mean, and all these things are lie, you know what I mean. It's just all to be controlling, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, people, this is this is the old world right now, and the new world is coming. In about 2 years time, a year and a half time from now, it's going to be a new world and it's going to be a new law. You know what I mean? But the only law I believe in is the 10 Commandments, you know what I mean, and the Bible, some of the Bible, not the part where the man them right, you know what I mean, because the man them so wicked, the man them go in the Bible and take out some of the word, and go and put in there and put what they want, put inside of there. Yo, mankind is so wicked, you know what I mean. Yo, let me tell you something, you see, Pastor, some of you, pastor, want to spend time with God and get to understand God, because when you understand God, people, you get to know God, because God is just like God is human, in the people. God is like me and you, but He's spirit and He's moving around all over the place. You know what I mean, people? But when you get to know who is God and get to understand God, people, it make your life different. You know what I mean? And those people who in Folkstone welcoming all these refugees and these migrants, yo, this country is built by slaves and refugees and migrants. You know what I mean? These English people cannot do this. They cannot do hard work. They can't do it. Then do hard work 2 times. They start crying. They can't take it. You know what I mean, people? So I'm trying to say to people, we come into this country and we do all these crazy work for them and build up their country to make them nice. And now things get bad. some of the people them back home, they want to come here and want some of the money to look after their family, you know what I mean? And these people, now when people come over in the boat, then they put them in asylum and all this kind of thing. Yo, people, you need to make people then come out and work, because it is the taxpayer is looking after them in silence as well when they lock up in the place. Is we doing it? We are paying for them to get food and get and place to live and place to sleep. You know what I mean? But so what you need to do, you need to make them go and work. You need to put some tag on their foot so you can follow them and watch them everywhere they go and make them go and do work. You know what I mean? This is the kind of thing you need to do, but you just don't want other races in the country. But I'm so happy. I see a loads of white people. I welcome the people them. That was so nice. You know what I mean? Yo, the street people, the street is getting really quiet. Right now in England, the street them are quiet. Some of the street them are, especially in London, you know what I mean, in the West End, yo, the street them are very quiet. It's really come to be a ghost town. Yo, you go on some of the street, they might show the camera for the old, a woman said in our dry cleaning shop, no, and last week Saturday, no, on a Saturday, no people. On a Saturday, a dry clean, no? Nobody come in the shop. Nobody went inside here, you know what I mean? And yo, the woman say before it used to be hundreds of people come in the shop. You know what I mean? Yo, these people lock down these things. These people don't understand what they are doing to people. They are messing with people's mind and messing with people's brain. You know what I mean, people? So I'm trying to say to you, the government gonna welcome back people to come to work. Because they want people to be on the street and want people to be in the office. But what they are doing, welcoming people back to work, people are very scared because they already put up so much fear in people about this corona and all this lie they tell people, you know what I mean? You know, and so people don't want to come back to work. People are frightened, so it's going to be really difficult for them, you know what I mean? But people, what you need to do, let me tell you something about prayer. You see prayer? A lot of people don't pray, you know, but I know a lot of people do pray. People, you need to pray. You need to pray every day. 3, 4, 5, 10 times a day, if you can. Because see, let me tell you something, you see God is listening to you praying, you know, people. Let me tell you something, yo people, look on me, use me as an example, look at all my children. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. You want to tell me, say, there is no God? Nobody in this universe cannot come down and tell me, say, there is no God. You're mad. People, you know what God is doing for me and my children? Yo, people, me talk to God every day, you know, about my kids, 5, 10 times, 11 times a day, you know, about my kids. Me pray for my kids them all the time. You know what I mean? Look at my kids them. Then just go through, boom, 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 boom. And 4 of them, you know, 4 of them, and they're all gonna be successful in life because God set it like that. The big one, oh God, she set up high platform right now for her sister them, and their sister them is following her. Me love it, and I'm proud of them, and I love them because my kid, because that's why I pray for them every night. You know what I mean, people, you need to pray for your children and don't stop doing the horrible stuff all the time. People, you need to use your mind and use your brain and focus on God, because when you get God in you, everything be fine. You know what I mean? Right now, what's going on right now is God is doing all these things right now. For you give you all the refugee them and migrant them all these ideas to come on a ding ding and a little boat. Yo, it's a small boat, you know? Jesus! Yo, some people brave though. Some people brave. But a lot of people die as well. But some people say, my life or my family. Could you believe that? My life or my family is only one way. My family. You know what I mean, people? So what you need to do, people, you need to pray to God. You need to talk to God. You need to give God your life, people. You need to talk. Hey, yo, people, if you give God your life, people, and start pray to God, you see changes in your marriage. You see changes in your relationship with your boyfriend and girlfriend vibes. You know, you see all these arguments will stop. You know what I mean? Because God will make you give positive and focus on Him. And when you start to talk to God, God will change the way your mind works, people. That's the way God is. God do it to me all the time. And that's why I speak to God, and that's why I love God, and that's why I ask God for everything I need. Because I do know He's a God. And God are with me when I was a child, when I was in my mother's belly, and when I grew up, He don't leave me alone. He with me all the time. People, I know who is God. People, let me tell you again, I like it. People, I know who is God. I know what God look like. I can tell you, but I'm not saying too much no more. I stopped saying it because God give me a connection the other day and he said, Bruce, how long you talking? How long you talking? How long you talking? So I say, okay, God, please, I will hold on my talking. I'm not gonna tell them too much. What's going on with me and you? And what's going on and who are you? Because I got people. I swear to God, I know who is God. People, boom, boom. See this? Peer power in that. You know what I mean, people? Peer power in that, people. Yo, jump up on the Folkstone. Yo, people, me say the people them, the white people them, welcoming the people them on the boat in the country in England. We couldn't believe it. I was watching on the news. You know what I mean, people? Yo, let me tell you something what's going on about the vaccine vibes in Germany and in England. And in so many European countries and so many other countries in the world, people, it's demonstrating in Germany like crazy. Almost every day, massive, thousands, millions of people demonstrating about the corona and the vaccine vibe. Yo, in England, in London, it's the same thing. People demonstrating about they don't want no vaccine, they don't want they're not interested in it. But you know what? And so many countries in Europe, you know what? They're not showing it on the news. Could you believe it, people? They're not showing it on the news. You see, the news is so hypocritical. You know what I mean? The news is wrong, and the news is people. Let me tell you right now, the news. If you don't have to watch the news, don't watch the news. Leave the news for people like me, because as I said to you guys before, I am the biggest criticizer. You know what I mean? So I watch the news to criticize them. You know what I mean? People, you see me sweating right now. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? It's just the Holy Spirit right now around me right now. Because I'm tell you, they love me, you know. God love me so much, people. They not leave me alone. They're right around here. They're so hang around me and make sure everything go fine. And make sure my video go fine. Because the people, let me tell you something. Before I make a video, I go to my front door and I stand up and I talk to God. And I tell God, ask God to make the video go, everything go okay. I don't make no mistake. Because as I said to you guys before, I make a video in one take. Anyway, it come out, me just post it. I haven't got no time to go and make video over and over again. You know what I mean? So people, if you're making video, make video in one take. One take. Post it. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? So I speak to God and I ask God and I tell God to help me to make the word come out nicely. Boom. God doing it. Because you know why I know God is doing it? Because God is my Father and God runs things. And I believe in God and I trust God and I give God my life. I give God my life. So people, if you try to give God your life, people, you see so much changes in your life. Changes at work, changes in your marriage, changes in your relationship, changes in your children. Yo, it's mad. But when I say it's mad, remember I tell you guys before, me the Jamaican, so me talk with style. I don't mean mad. I mean excited mad. And actually, I don't believe in mad. When people say you're mad, me don't believe in it. I believe people, when I say people mad, I believe in people, they're in a different dimension. That's what happened. The brain don't go funny. There's something trigger and they're in a different dimension. Because yo, you see everything in this universe, it moves. Everything is energy. Everything. And you are so connected with so many. You as a human being, you connect with everything. People, but you know what? I am an alien. Believe me, I'm a human alien. You know what I mean? And that's why I connect with God so much. I connect with so many stuff. You know what I mean, people? I'm so connected and I'm so blessed. My children are so blessed. But boom, and I tell you what happened. The government said the street are coming to be a ghost town right now in London. So right now they're gonna make people want to come back to work. But as I said, I feel sorry for them because people now want to come back to work. People are scared. People prefer to work at home. And that's what's happening right now. That's why the town are coming to be a ghost town. You know what I mean? Because what they did, they come and tell lie about this coronavirus. This is so many lies, and they scared a lot of people and put a lot of people off. So a lot of people don't want to go close to no one. A lot of people don't want to talk to people. A lot of people are on their mask. You know what I mean? You can't recognize people in the mask. When you're talking to people in the mask, like, ooh, you can't understand them people. You know what I mean? And people, it's crazy. But it's their fault. And now they are talking about the town is coming to, the country is coming to be a ghost town. Well, you dig your grave, you lie in it. You know what I mean, people? Yo, people, the pastor vibe. Yo, pastor, sorry, you pastor. So a lot of pastors are connect with God. Because a lot of pastors do spend time with God. You know what I mean? But we need more pastor to spend more time with God, and we need more pastor to get to know who is God and what is God and what God do and what God do not do. Because believe me, people, they say me know everything about God. People, me know everything about God. Remember me tell you, you know what I mean, people, everything about God, because God are with me in a massive way. It's unbelievable. I love it so much. Example, look at me, I tell you already, look at my children, then just flying, then just go through, boom, 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 boom. And it's gonna happen, it's not gonna stop, it's gonna happen forever. As I said to people, I am not dying. When my body go in the grave, I'll be still here, my spirit will be still here, going around watching my children, them, so I'm doing the best. My grandchildren, them. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? Because that's the way God do it. God do not leave us alone. God are with we 24/7. People, even the bad people, even the wicked people, God are with you. But God made to change the way you think and change the way you talk. And you see a new you. And you see, oh, God get close to you. People, God is good. God is great. God is lovely. God will give you everything you ask God for in a prayer. God, if you pray, it gets you so connected with God. People, that's what happens in prayer. Prayer work. And when you pray, you get connected with God, people. And that's what happens in the universe right now. God is giving all these refugees and these migrants all these ideas to come over in a boat. Could you believe that? This wasn't happening years ago, you know. This wasn't happening years ago. People just get God are with people. God are with so, especially in this 2020. God are with so many people. It's shocking. I love it. You know what I mean, people? So, yo, people, big up the lucky one still. You know what I mean? So, people, let me just run it by you again. The people in Folkstone are welcoming the refugee and the migrant them back into England. English people is doing it. Could you believe it? Yeah, man, English people is doing it. People, right now, the government said the streetcar in London are coming to be a ghost town. So they want people to come, stop work from home and come and work back into the office or whatever work you're doing. So they want people to leave their house now. So they're welcoming people back after they tell all these lies. You know what I mean, people? People, you need to pray. Prayer is the greatest thing in this universe right now. Right now, you need to pray. Right now, you need to pray to God. Ask God for what you want. You know what I mean? And you will get it. Believe me, you will get it. Right now, they said in Berlin, it got so many people demonstrating about this vaccine, about this coronavirus. But you don't, they do. And in London, and in so many European countries, and in so many places in the world, but they do not show it on the news. They hide it from people. They don't want people to see what's going on. You know, and you say the news is so bad. You know what I mean? Sure, I keep telling you about the news long time, people. People, when you pray, you get connected with God. Believe me, you get connected with God. So prayer work, pray. Pray, people, pray. I'm begging you, please. You know what I mean? And God love you all. You know what I mean? Especially me, love me so much. Believe me, give me everything I ask him for in prayer. Believe me, and so many more is coming, people. It's shocking. You know what I mean, people? Yo, big up the lucky one again. You know what I mean, people? I am out of here. You know what I mean? So boom, people. Peace. One love, people. Have a good day.